Hello guys, AndySister here, and I'm super excited to be back with another speed build in Sims 4. This is my first voiceover in 2018 and it feels great. My channel, or our channel, but it has been my channel for over more than a half a year, I guess, because AndyBros stopped to upload stuff. I don't know why. I don't. And yes, this is the first build in 2018. It is a great mansion, sort of, kind of, in Brindleton Bay. Brindleton Bay? Is this the name of the new world? I think it is. And after the big holiday break, I took a break from the Sims at all, and when I came back, like, from my holiday, I had this I was in a mood for a big build, to do a big build, and I was thinking about this mansion, and this mansion has 8 bedrooms and a guest house and some sort of a converted lighthouse into a, I don't know, observatory thing. You can watch the water and the stars and the moon and anything you want to watch from there. And I found myself furnishing the entire build for, like, I don't know how many days now, but a lot of days. 4 days, I think. I was just furnishing, and it had 16 hours. I ended up with 16 hours of raw footage, and I thought, oh man, this is so big. So I decided to split this speed build into 2 parts, and it's going to be this part with the building itself and a bit of the furnishing of the main living space, the classic living space or the formal living space, and the big kitchen, which will include the breakfast nook and some sort of a mini living space, kind of. This house has also a butler wing and a full playground, indoor playground for the kids, and a lot of things, a gym and a spa, and a lot of entertainment in the basement, and a winery. And it has so many things, and it took me like forever to furnish it, forever. And every time I lost interest in furnishing, I said, you know what, let's take a break, maybe come back tomorrow and do some quality furnish, because I didn't want to just furnish. I wanted to make it spectacular. And I will talk some more about the furnishing when we'll get to that part, because now it's the building itself. I have to be honest, I got the inspiration from this build from a big house from Pinterest. It was from New York, big house from New York. I didn't want to make it look entirely like that house. I, make it my own view of that house, but it's kind of based off that. And what you guys did on the holidays? Did you make like a New Year's resolution? I did not, because I don't believe in this New Year's resolution at all. I don't. Why set something at the beginning of a year? You can set something at the beginning of anything, at the beginning of the day, or the beginning of everything. You can set something for yourself any day of the year, I guess. I don't know, but there are people who make that New Year's resolution. Oh, let's get to this part of the build. It's actually the furnishing part, the roofing part, and I have to say it was kind of tricky because the build was so big and I didn't want the roof to look boring, so I wanted to make it interesting somehow with lots of roof pieces that will blend together in a whole, but I had to take a break, do something else, and then come back and rethink the whole roof. And I can say kind of worked, because after the break I will change these 3 pieces of the roof right here at the front. I will change them, see? And this was after the break. I kind of saw things the other way, kind of. Okay, this build is going to have like, I don't know anything about architectural styles because I'm not cultivated in this area, but I think I will make it look on the outside a bit of colonial, and the inside will be more a bit like older, with furniture a bit older, but I wanted to set the vibe that the actual owner of this house today inherited this house from many generations, and it kept some of the furniture of that time, and some bedrooms or rooms of the house the new owner set his own view of the thing, but the main living space is like the formal living space, the formal dining room, the office, are going to remain on that old-fashioned look, kind of. This was the whole look I was hoping for, and I will change the whole windows of this house because I was so sick of those pet anything, doors, windows, anything, and I will change it to this kind of more colonial look windows. I don't want to be wrong, but if I'm wrong, who cares? Anyway, and I'll try to place them all over the house. Not try, but I will actually place them all over the house, and I think it will give this house a very nice look. Yes, far more better than the pet windows, I think, for this build, particularly for this build. Okay, let's have a moment and discuss the new announcement for this quarter of the year from The Sims, and it's about that exciting stuff pack that we all kind of waited for it, the laundry stuff pack, and we as Sim fans were able to give an opinion on that and choose some of the items. And if I remember correctly, we chose those items in late spring last year, I guess, and it was now the new year, and I think for a stuff pack it took a lot. If they get like almost a year to make a stuff pack, they were working on the pads from the beginning, or That was kind of, I don't know, or maybe they have a smaller team for the stuff packs and a bigger team for the expansion packs, but I cannot wait to make tiny builds with the stuff from the Eco Living, 'cause they look so cute, and the whole outfits and hairstyles and everything amazing. I cannot wait to get it. And that was a thing, and the most exciting news for me from the entire Sims 4 game is that game pack with that pre-Columbian icon, and if that skeleton with a hat, it was just a decor item, I will be extremely upset, because I so wanted to be like in Sims 3, where you encounter a skeleton in the adventure and it can curse you, and you can actually turn into, oh, it was not a skeleton, it was a mummy. I don't know why I kept making that. I was thinking of the mummy when I saw the skeleton. I think it's not just, I don't want it to be a decor item or something you encounter in a coffee shop, or I don't know, and you can, because I've seen those people right next to the skeleton, they were laughing at him. Like, there were 3 guys at the beginning of the video, at the beginning of the game pack showcase. I don't know, in the trailer it was 3 guys, and then there were 2 guys, and one of the guys, it looked like it was turned into a skeleton because it wears the same hat. I was just thinking that maybe you can drink something or eat something or touch something that you get like be turned to a skeleton for like, I don't know, 1 sim hour or something, and give me that excitement. I was so happy to see that game pack, and I have to be honest, the game packs in this game, they were the best. I was just, if they can work on only game packs, if we had only game packs for the Sims 4 and maybe for the Sims 5, I don't know, only game packs, because I'm sick of stuff packs and sick of these expansion packs. We have to wait a lot for them, so I don't know the expansion packs, but the game packs were sick, and I loved each and every one of them, including Outdoor Retreat, which is far now my favorite, because I love the mountains and the ability to go camping, and because we have this for my Sims, I was extremely happy. And then, the only game pack that I wasn't very not pleased, but I was, okay, it was the vampire game pack, and it was my brother's favorite game pack of all, but I liked Parenthood, I liked Dine Out, Spa Day, perfect game packs, all of them. And we are approaching fast the end of the building itself. So the landscaping, I've lost the footage. It was corrupted. I don't know why. I couldn't edit it. I couldn't done anything to that piece of the footage I had for the furnishing, for the landscaping. But the landscape, it's pretty much simple. A bunch of trails surrounded by those circular bushes, and you've lost the construction of the converted lighthouse, you know, that has the, it's not the microscope, is the you know, that thing that was way smaller in Sims 3 and now is extremely big in Sims 4, and you cannot place it indoors like you could in the Sims 3, so you can spy your neighbors. The telescope, yes, That was the thing. Yeah. So and you missed some of the little pound. I have a pond or something, a little lake, a fountain with some frogs, and a little fountain with some fishes. Fishes. Is that the word? And yes, the exterior is done now. I'm placing these things on the walls, and after this, the exterior is done. I will start to furnish the the layout is already set up. You're not going to see me set up the layout for the house because it took like forever, and it wasn't, I don't know, so interesting, because I had in my mind from the beginning, here is going to be a bedroom, here is going to be the office and the living space. I had it in my mind from the beginning, but they're pretty much all lined up now. And this is the entrance. The entrance gave me a hard time. I don't know why, because I wanted to be like this it's not a wow entrance, let's be fair. It's just an entrance to a manor. It's okay. And yes, with this game pack that will come, I will so much love to build a craft manor. You have to excuse me, but I haven't spoken so long for like, I don't know, no, since last year. So wait. Okay. Yeah, it's good. I thought we were heading right towards the screenshots, but we're not. I don't know why. I was so scared of this. What I was saying, I forgot. Now I'm painting the hallway and the main living spaces with the same wallpaper. And I will place, I have to say this. You'll see me placing some pets curtains above the arches that lead to the main areas in the house. I have to say, your Sims cannot pass through those curtains. They cannot. For some reason, they see it as an object and they can pass. They can pass through all other curtains except the pets ones. It is disappointing. Yeah. So I had to use some base game curtains because I don't know, they were the best for this build, base game curtains, and I had an extremely hard time, like in each and every build I have, an extremely hard time with the rugs. The rugs are a pain. And the couches. The rugs and the couches, because you don't have enough couches that look comfortable in this game, except the Parenthood and Pets, and I'm sick of those. There are only two comfortable couches. But this is a formal living space, so you don't really have to have comfortable looking couches. And in here I want to make something with the floor. I don't know if you managed to see it, because it's this beigey color, open color, and it's not very noticeable. Yeah, it's not. So I'll get rid of this, and this will be the final rug. This was the best rug. If you don't know what rug to use, you can use this rug. Size it down, size it up, do whatever you want with it, and it will go. Choose a warm color one, maybe this beige color, and bam, you're done. You're done with the rug situation. Okay, I have to say, this build is, I think, it's not, I'm oscillating, is this a word? Between this and Chateau de Windenburg build I had, these were the biggest builds ever I've built. The biggest builds I've built, and this one in particular was harder to furnish. I don't know why it was. Chateau de Windenburg flowed perfectly, kind of. I know how to furnish it, but this one is kind of a pain. Yes, it passed like 2 days when I didn't want to furnish anything, and then I, because I wanted to have this done, and I caught up on some inspiration, and I'm doing this build again. See, you can go past through these curtains right here, so I had to delete them. I don't think they are here for the screenshots because I moved in a family. I've created a family for this build, and it's the perfect family for this. Maybe we'll see some of them passing through in the screenshots. Maybe not, but I'll tell you their story in the next build, the furnishing build, the furnishing part of this build, and I think you're going to like them. The family name is Estrada. Strange name, I know. And they're having a dog and a cat because I didn't want to have 2 dogs or 2 cats. I want to have a diversity. 2 dogs, I want a cheat or a mod when I can place as many pets as I want in this house, in a house. Is there a mod or something that allows you to place many pets, more than 8 total with Sims and pets? Because I would love that mod. As sometimes you just have to have a big family, but you want more pets. Okay, and this I didn't know what rock to put in this whole area, the entrance area. I wanted to make it classic looking, I know, and I chose a carpet. The red carpet, like when you enter, you walk, you step on the red carpet. You're a star. If this family allowed you to walk into their home, see? And I'm placing this fence type of thing. It is a fence, and Sims cannot walk past it, so I will delete some of this. But this in the whole area, I'm not deleting them, but because they don't have to step on the wood flooring, if they follow the red carpet, they're good to go in the house. But they couldn't pass through the main hall where the stairs leads to the upstairs. They cannot go through that, so I had to delete that little fence in there. And I know, right? They look fine. Too bad. But each and every build I have, I want it to be functional, not only just to please the eye. I want the Sims to enjoy it, because what's the point of building a house if Sims cannot enjoy it? I don't know. Okay, so I'm furnishing the last room of this video, which is the kitchen, the breakfast nook, and some sort of living space. And I have to say, some of the furnished pieces from the pets, they disappear when the camera is moving in some sort of an angle. I don't know what it is. They act like columns. When you have columns and you are in a camera mode in The Sims and you want to get a shot or something, the columns will disappear. The same thing happens with some kind of cabinets or something. I don't know, with some of the furnished pieces from the Pets expansion pack. It was weird. This expansion pack is bugged. I don't think they had the time to do a great job, or they had a great job and forgot to do the polishing of the whole pack, because they have a lot of bugs. And I don't know why. It's sad because it's a great expansion pack. Moving on, I wanted the refrigerator to be placed in a cold room. I wanted this build to have a cold room, like a place where you can hang your meat above the ceiling. No, hanged from the ceiling, you know, like Lara Croft had in her manor, and you can lock the butler in. But this is kind of a smaller cold room, and it's going to have 4 fridges in there because they can. That's why. Extremely large bar, some sitting area, like some stools. And I like the fact that the kitchen is black and white. I chose it because it's classy. Black and white, it's classy. And I will have the black and white checkerboard for tiles in the kitchen. And I'm placing these bowls and and when I start playing, I think the dog kept stealing one of the bowls and hiding it, and I always have to replace a bowl in there because they disappear. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm pretty much done. I have the not so formal sitting area in this part, and the checkerboard. Where is the floor? You'll see me place the floor, I guess, in no time now, or maybe it's in the next video, I don't know. But spoiler alert is black and white checkerboard. Okay, this is the not so formal living space, but it's still formal because it's white and grayish. It's not super bright colors. And this is going to be the last part of the video, I think, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next part when the real cool stuff is going to happen. The furnishing of the whole build. So I leave you with the final screenshots. Have a nice day, night, or anything, and goodbye. Bye.